With the ability to sleep 6 to 8 guests, huge rear living space, beautiful kitchen island, bunk room, plus a loft. Folks, this is the 2022 Sabre 36BHQ. And let's get right into it. As I mentioned, you get a huge living space in here. And it's probably one of my favorite things about a mid-bunk floor plan is that you get the rear living space, you get a ton of kitchen space, and you get a lot of sleeping space. It just checks all the boxes. So here we are in, again, the kind of the main living space slash kitchen. Dual opposing slides really help to open this space up. Obviously, we're in a fifth wheel, so you have super high ceilings. You get the ceiling fan as well to move some air around. Double AC in this unit. Beautiful pendant lighting above the kitchen. And we have auxiliary lighting up in our crown molding. On the camp side, we'll take a look, see what we have. You have the freestanding table and chairs, and I personally like this. Now, this one does have the bench seat in here. To be perfectly honest, I don't know if this was a supply thing where they changed or if this is going to be a running change. So it may have 4 chairs. It may have the bench seat. We'll just have to see as they continue to put these out. But for right now, we do have the bench seat here along with the 2 chairs. Gorgeous zebra shades. Well, I say gorgeous. I like them. Not everyone does, but here's what I like about them is it allows you to adjust the amount of light that you want in. They are roller style shades. You can, have them completely up. You can kind of have them filter light through, or you can have them act as blackout shades. So I think they're pretty ingenious. We really only see them in the Cherokee line of travel trailers and fifth wheels. They're the only ones that have currently been using them. But I really like them because I think they're just super functional. Underneath is your theater seating. Now, this is powered theater seating, not necessarily the foot action, but it does have a light as well as heat and massage feature if you want. So, as long as you have shore power or a generator going, you can turn those on, really just sit there, be nice and relaxed while watching TV, because of course, as we'll see in a second, that is right across from your TV. Space for remotes or anything there. Nice deep space too. This is a pretty thick center console. A lot of times they're a fraction of this size, so I do enjoy how big it is. Mainly because if I have 2 people here, there's enough space for both people's arms. A lot of times that's not the case. It'll just be, enough space for one. So I like that it is big theater seating, and you have additional cup holders, so you do have cup holders on both sides. Then in the very back is a love seat. This is a tri-fold sofa, folds out into a bed if you need some additional sleeping space. You have your end tables on the side with electrical outlets, USB ports, windows all the way around, and of course additional storage up top. And as I mentioned, that theater seating is directly across from the TV. So it doesn't matter if you're sitting at the theater seating, back on the sofa, in the table, you have a view to that TV. That's one of the things so many people love about a rear living floor plan. But again, because it's the mid-bunk, it takes the best of the rear living and still gives you plenty of sleeping in the middle, which we'll see in a moment. Storage up top, gotta enjoy that. Nice deep storage there too. You have kind of that designer tinted glass, which I like. Multimedia center, and then the fireplace underneath, which remember folks, that fireplace is a space heater, and we'll do a pretty decent job of knocking the chill out in the air in this room. It'll definitely give you a few degree boost, which is really nice. In the kitchen itself, gorgeous solid surface countertops. I like kind of the modern edge. It doesn't have like a bullnose or anything, just a hard edge. I really do like the color they've chosen for the solid surface as well. It kind of has like a little sparkle fleck in there. Because it's solid surface, obviously you're going to undermount the sink. And again, because it just looks nicer, plus it's easier to keep clean. They kind of have that gunmetal sink, which I like. And then the industrial style high-rise faucet with a little soap dispenser, lotion dispenser, hand sanitizer, whatever you want to put in there. But it is just nice to have that addition. A bank of 3 drawers here for additional storage, plus more underneath the sink. And that is in conjunction with all the storage we have over here, including a very large pantry. I absolutely love, love, love having a pantry. It just gives you space for all that dry food you need. You'll see there's a motion sensor light in there. Plus, right up front in front of the shelving, you'll see there's some additional space. So if you have taller items like brooms, mops, Swiffer, anything else you want to put in there, you have space to do it. Again, I really appreciate when manufacturers do that. Some storage above the microwave right here. If we drop down underneath, you will see your 3-burner recessed cooktop with the glass cover. Of course, you can utilize that as prep space. I do like the backsplash and the fact they brought it all the way up. A lot of manufacturers will just give you a half, but they did bring that all the way up. I really like kind of the simplistic look they have there, and an additional electrical outlet as well as storage all down underneath that. You'll also see your Everchill refrigerator. Plenty of cold storage space, and I'll open this up to have you take a look at the fridge itself. Not only do you have that large refrigerator, but you also get 2 freezer drawers underneath. And so again, not only do you have a lot of dry storage, you also get a lot of cold storage. Something that is really nice is, you know what, before I do that, I do want to point out, folks, the fact this is on. So you have to love that, right? So we're just running off battery right now, good to go. It's one of the things I love about having that Everchill system in here. But this is kind of the highlight of the floor plan, and that is the bunk room. So you'll see that you have a barn-style door, so that can just open and close. I like the fixture, just adds a little bit, I don't know, kind of that flared element to it. And then we step in here to give you an idea of height. I'm 6 foot tall. I can still stand up in here, which is great. Again, you get another love seat. This does fold out into additional beds, so you have some more sleeping in here. And right across the way is a spot for a TV. So, you know, if you have some older kids, this is really great. Or maybe you have in-laws that are camping with you. You know, you're looking for the mother-in-law suite. Here you go. Just got a spot you can sit, watch TV, you know, sit back and relax. Some wardrobe storage here as well as some drawers. So you do get good storage space. And then, you know, for cell phone, tablets, whatever, you'll also see you have an electrical outlet as well as dual USB ports right there. And then coming around, making our way up front. Before I do, I just want to show you this because I absolutely love the size of this coat closet. Now, it does take a little bit of storage out of that bunk room, but I think what you gain is so worth it. You can see, I mean, I have my jacket hanging here, how much space I have to the floor, and I have room for shoes down there. Personally, I'm probably going to install a little shelf just so I have space for double shoes because it is so tall. You know, I'm not going to have a jacket that's going to hang all the way down, so I'm probably going to utilize that space, put in a little bit of shoe storage, but I love the space that they have there. Main control panel will be right here. It does come with the one control system, so the majority of your lights you can operate from here, as well as your awning, slide outs, everything right there, simple touch screen. Making our way up a little bit further, you get into the ladder and the lofted bunk space. Now, a couple things I like about this, I think they definitely did right. One, you will see that you have good, I don't know if you want to call it a foot locker or headboard, whatever it is, but good storage there with the electrical outlet and USB port. And as you just saw, nice big window, really letting in a lot of natural light. As for the bathroom space, it is a pretty large bathroom. As we step in here, I'll sit down. It does have a porcelain bowl. It's nice and easy to clean. Good shoulder space, good leg space, big linen closet storage, which is a huge plus. And then over to the side is our shower. Now, you can get in that way if you want. I'm personally probably going to get in this way just because I have a little more floor space. But as I step in, again, folks, you can see I have a ton of room up top. I mean, I could probably be 6'3", and still be able to stand in here without having to duck down, which is great. You get some shelving, you get a seat here, as well as your hand wand. And if I turn sideways, I still have enough room I can shower, even with the tri-slide glass door. You'll notice the large mirrored medicine cabinet. It is backlit, which is kind of nice. Not only do you get pretty good countertop space, they also give you a really big sink, which I like. Because that way when you're washing your hands, you're not making a huge mess, or when you're brushing your teeth, it's nice and easy. And you get some additional storage underneath that sink as well. You'll also see a window here in the hallway to let in some natural light. And as we step up into the bedroom, few big features up here. One is the fact you get a king-size bed. That way you're not going to be elbowing each other in the middle of the night. You get that nice accent wall as a headboard, kind of the farmhouse shiplap look. Windows on both sides that do open for cross ventilation. You have shelving there. As I mentioned, here is your second AC. That does come standard. You have a chest of drawers at the foot of the bed. So you have some additional storage. Of course, you have a spot to mount your TV as well. And then right up front here, definitely some big features. If we take a look, you will notice this one has shoe storage. You will also see washer dryer hookup. Now, the thing I like about this one is the fact that they are on opposite sides. So that way you don't have to have a combo unit. You can have a separate unit. Again, you get the farmhouse style doors. When you take a look in there, you see all the storage space from the shelf to the hanging rack, and then the shoes right down underneath. With the slides closed, unfortunately, it does close off most of the 36BHQ. As you'll see, I have a big hose slide right here that is impeding my ability to get into the kitchen. Therefore, I cannot access the refrigerator. Up front, you can get into the bathroom, no problem, but it is definitely a tight squeeze into the bedroom. However, if you do need to take a nap, you do have full access to the loft up top. And as we take a look at the outside of the Sabre 36BHQ, you'll see that beautiful painted front cap right on there. As we dive down underneath, a couple great features in here as well. You'll see the spare tires located there for easy access. You'll also notice the battery disconnect as well as the solar charge controller, because this one does have the juice pack that comes standard. That way it'll trickle charge your battery. You can see the light right here, the switch rather, for your docking lights, and you'll notice this one also has auto level. So that way you can just touch a button and boom, 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 it'll do everything else for you. Fully vacuum bond laminated sidewalls, excellent construction on there. You'll see the power awning with LED lights. Again, that is operated by that one-touch control system we have inside. As for storage, not only do you have that front storage compartment, you also have this big storage here, and I think they did a great job of plumbing management. You'll see that they kind of ran it along the top and then dropped it along the sides. That way all this is open. That way you're not competing with the pipe. You don't have to worry about things not fitting. I think that's definitely a big win. They did a really good job. Coming back a little bit further is the outside kitchen. I love, love, love they're able to put an outside kitchen on a bunk model. I really like the placement on this one because it is kind of in your main camp space underneath the awning, not in the back. So you're off, isolated cooking by yourself where it normally is. You'll also see a propane quick connect right down there, so you can bring your favorite, griddle, grill, cooktop, whatever it may be, and plug it in. Obviously, you have your fridge there and water access with the sink. You'll also notice this one comes with a leash latch. That's fantastic. Cherokee is pet friendly. They know that a lot of us go camping with our pets. They want to make sure you have a spot to tie them up. You'll also see right here your more ride step above step. A couple things I like about this one is the fact it's just super solid. You also have aluminum treads on there, so it's not going to rust. You get the grip tape, plus this one is backlit. So if you're coming home to your campsite later at night after a good bonfire, you can actually see where you're going. You're not going to injure yourself. Get the foldable grab handle there as well to make it nice and easy to climb up into your camper. Something that's kind of minor, I guess, but I really kind of like it. It's not the most expensive system in the world, but you will see they have pressure monitors right there, which is kind of cool. So that way you know if your tires are properly inflated. Then as we come around to the back side here, now obviously the slides are in. We brought them in to show you that space inside. But I do want to show you that you have the receiver hitch right back here. Now, this is not built for towing, so don't try to tow a boat or anything behind it. It has a 300-pound weight capacity, but it is great if you have like a bike rack or something like that that has it's fitted for the 2-inch receiver. You can pop it right in there, good to go. You'll also notice up top, this one has a backup camera, so it is nice and easy to see what's behind you. This is a pretty big fifth wheel, folks. It's a good thing it comes with that. Again, having that vision is wonderful. 50-amp detachable power cord plugs in right there. I do want to show you, it's kind of tough to see, but at the top corners of the slides, this one is prepped for slide toppers. So if you want those slide toppers, it is easier to have installed. And those are really nice because that reduces the chances of sticks and pine cones and things like that falling down and jamming up your seals. Terminations will obviously be on this side right here, and you will also see your convenience center. A couple things of note, of course, black tank flush, as well as easy winterization system. You will also, kind of in conjunction with that, see the water heater bypass. Folks, this is a fantastic coach. If you're looking for a larger fifth wheel, whether it's for the family, whether it's for the in-laws, whether it's just for friends that can come and hang out and you have an extra space for them to sleep, the 2022 Sabre 36BHQ is an absolute knockout of a floor plan. If you're interested in this wonderful fifth wheel, you want to come check one out, simply stop by your local Camping World, or you can set an appointment online. That way you can go in, walk right in, check one of these bad boys out, and possibly drive home with it. Thanks for watching, folks. I'm Ian Baker, and let's go camping.